Rebels say this is one of their best documented and most skillfully executed operations against the Syrian army. Fighters with al-Nusra Front say they carried out the attack in the village of Duwairina to the east of Aleppo. They say it killed up to 60 government soldiers. A second video is set to show the minutes that preceded the attack, the truck that was used and the suicide bomber recording a message and then walking towards the vehicle. Behind the wheel, he reiterated the promise by rebels to gain victory over the Assad regime. This happened while fierce fighting goes on in areas north of Aleppo between rebels belonging to the Free Syrian Army and the regime's army backed by Hezbollah militias. There were reports of losses on both sides. Elsewhere, in the countryside around Idlib, there's been fighting since Sunday. The Syrian army raided several locations around the city using heavy artillery and tanks. Fighting was also intense around the ceramic factory outside the city limits. The escalation follows the capture by rebels of al-Assad military compound. It was the Syrian army's largest military base in the area. The camp is strategically located at the eastern gate of the city and controls a key supply line to it. The rebels have been trying to capture the base for several months.
After the first attempt 4 months ago to attack the Iskan military compound, and also after the second attempt just 10 days ago, we've coordinated with 4 other groups of mujahideen. And today, with God's help, we managed to liberate the Iskan compound after long and tremendous efforts and a great deal of planning and cooperation with our brothers.
The Syrian army left behind a large amount of ammunition and weapons, including tanks. And its defeat here, say the rebels, is just the beginning of a new attempt by the rebels to reverse their recent loss to the Syrian army in the city of Qusayr. Elsewhere in Aleppo, the fighting is now about more than just a final victory. It's for control over the very source of life, water. The rebels are here trying to maintain their positions inside the main water station that supplies Aleppo. They say the Syrian army has cut water to the city several times. Sniper activity and exchange of fire rarely stop here, and the rebels are using mirrors like this one to keep an eye on the army's movements. They know, however, that the government has air superiority and that the battle for Aleppo itself is far from over. Mohamed, Vall, Al Jazeera.